Welcome students for the video lecture of subject concrete technology. Unit 1. Topic of today's lecture is types of cement. Myself Rushali Mane, lecturer in Civil Department of Engineering, NIT Polytechnic, Nagpur. Then vision of the institute. Excellence in technical education to empower youth. Then mission. Impart quality technical education to prepare students with excellent technical skills. Then develop competent and employable diploma engineers and responsible citizens. Then strengthen industry institute interaction. Then vision of the civil engineering department. To impart excellent civil engineering skills to develop employable civil diploma engineers. Then mission. Imparting the model technical skills as per the requirement of the industry to improve employability. To develop social and environmental responsible civil engineers. Then effective implementation of teaching learning process to benefit students. Then course outcomes. Use different types of cement in different site conditions. Then unit outcomes. Justify the need for given chemical constituents for given type of ordinary Portland cement. Describe the given types of cement and their relevant use with justification. Describe the practical significance of the given types of cement for the given condition. Suggest the method to judge the quality of the given type of cement with justification. Then program outcomes. Program outcomes here are basic discipline and knowledge, then engineering tools, experimentation and testing, then engineering practices for society, sustainability and environment, project management and lifelong learning. Then types of cement. So, Portland cement can be divided into different types of cement. So, variance in the properties of different types is basically due to variance in the proportion of its ingredients and the degree of fineness to which clinkers are ground. तो कुछ सीमेंट ऐसे हैं जिनका फाइननेस जो है वो कम होता है डिग्री ग्राइंडिंग की, और जिसकी कुछ सीमेंट ऐसे होते हैं जिनका डिग्री जो है वो ज़्यादा होती है. तो जितना फाइन सीमेंट रहेगा वो फास्ट रिएक्ट करेगा, जितना सीमेंट की डिग्री ग्राइंडिंग की कम रहेगी वो सीमेंट उतना ही स्लो रिएक्ट करेगा. और केमिकल कंपोजिशन जो होता है उससे सीमेंट की प्रॉपर्टीज़ भी चेंज हो जाती है. देन टाइप्स ऑफ सीमेंट. सो देर आर टाइप्स ऑफ सीमेंट: ऑर्डिनरी पोर्टलैंड सीमेंट, रैपिड हार्डनिंग सीमेंट, लो हीट सीमेंट, पोर्टलैंड पोजोलाना सीमेंट, ब्लास्ट फर्नेस स्लैग सीमेंट, वाइट सीमेंट, कलर्ड सीमेंट, हाई एल्यूमिना सीमेंट, क्विक सेटिंग सीमेंट, air entraining cement, hydrographic cement. So these are the various type of cement. So their variation is because of the chemical composition. Then we will see one by one what are the types of cement. So first is ordinary Portland cement. This type of cement is also called normal setting cement. Why? Because its setting time is normal when mixed with water. So general purpose of this suitable is for the general construction work, which requires no special consideration. It has medium rate of strength development and heat generation. It has less resistance to chemical attack. Then uses of ordinary Portland cement. It is used in important structures where great strength is required, such as heavy buildings and bridges. Then it is used in structures subject to action of water, such as foundation, underwater reservoirs, watertight floors, dockyards, etc. Then it is used for making cement mortar, plain cement concrete, reinforced concrete, etc. It is used for plastering and painting, drainage and water supply works. Then next is rapid hardening cement. So rapid hardening cement name itself suggests us that this cement will harden, or its setting will take place very fast. So rapid hardening cement. So this cement is similar to ordinary Portland cement but with higher tricalcium silicate and finer grading. It gains strength more quickly than ordinary Portland cement, though the final strength is only slightly higher. This type of cement is also called as high early strength Portland cement. The 1 day strength of cement is equal to 3 days strength of ordinary Portland cement with the same water cement ratio. Then advantages of rapid hardening cement. It is used where formwork has to be removed as early as possible in order to reuse it. Then it is used where high early strength is required. It is generally used for constructing road pavements where it is important to open the road to traffic quickly. It is used in industries which manufacture concrete products like slabs, posts, electric poles, block fence, etc. because molds can be released quickly. Then it is used for cold weather concreting because rapid evolution of heat during hydration protects the concrete against freezing. Then next is low heat cement. So low heat means it will react very slowly. Then percentage of tricalcium silicate and tricalcium aluminate are lower in this content. Why? Because tricalcium silicate gives first day strength. It starts reaction immediately after mixing of water, and same is with tricalcium aluminate. So both the contents are kept at a lower percent. Then in this cement, then ordinary Portland cement and rapid hardening cement, while that of dicalcium silicate is higher. So percentage of dicalcium silicate is higher because it start reacting after 7th day of mixing water to the cement. This results in a slower rate of reaction, lower evolution of heat of hydration and lower early strength. But the ultimate strength remains more or less unaffected. So uses. This cement is used only in large mass concrete work such as dams, bridges, abutments, retaining walls, etc. So it is also used in works where the rate of heat of generation must be kept to minimum. Then next is Portland pozzolana cement. The pozzolana cement is volcanic powder. It resembles surkhi, which is prepared by burning bricks made from ordinary soils. It can also be processed from shales and certain types of clays. The pozzolana material should be between 10 to 30%. So this type of pozzolana cement is used in sewage works and for laying concrete under water. It is also used for marine structures. Then next is blast furnace slag cement. So blast furnace slag is a waste product obtained during manufacturing of iron. So it has all basic elements of cement like silica, alumina, iron, lime, etc. So it is mixed with ordinary Portland cement. So proportion of cement is 65% and slag is 35%. So both are then grounded together to form cement. It is cheaper than ordinary Portland cement. It develops low heat of hydration and less early strength. Then next is uses of blast furnace slag cement. It is used for mass concrete work such as retaining walls, bridge abutments, dams, etc. It is used for all purposes for which ordinary Portland cement is used. The next is white and colored cement. White cement is manufactured from special raw materials like white chalk and china clay, having low contents of iron oxide, means that is less than 1%. So colored cements are manufactured by adding suitable mineral pigments to Portland cement during grinding. The proportion of pigment varies 5 to 10%. So pigments are like cobalt gives blue color, iron oxide in different proportion gives brown, red or yellow color, manganese dioxide gives black or brown colored cement, So these cements are costlier than ordinary Portland cement because of the specific requirements imposed upon the raw materials and manufacturing process. So uses of white and colored cement. They are used in decorative work such as finishing coat of concrete floors, face plaster to walls. They are also used in mortars to be used for floors and wall tiles and for ornamental concrete works. The next is sulfate resisting cement. This type of cement is also known as super sulfate cement. In this cement, the percentage of tricalcium aluminate is kept below 5% and it results in the increasing resisting power against sulfate attacks. Then, uses of sulfate resisting cement. It is used for canal lining in severe alkali conditions, especially in arid western regions. Then it is used for marine works, mass concrete jobs to resist the attack of aggressive water. It is used for works underside of bridges, over railway tracks and for concrete sewers carrying industrial effluents. It is used in construction of reinforced concrete pipes and also for construction work to be done in sulfate bearing soils. Then high alumina cement. It is produced by grinding clinkers formed by calcinizing bauxite and lime. The proportion of alumina varies from 35% to 45% and the ratio of alumina to lime is between 0.85 to 1.3. So it is not only rapid hardening cement but also gives high ultimate strength. So it resists the action of acids and can withstand high temperature. This cement is costlier than ordinary Portland cement. So it is used for chemical plants and lining of furnaces. It is used for structure subjected to action of seawater, chemical and other such agents. Then next is quick setting cement. It is manufactured by adding a small percentage of aluminum sulfate and finely grind the cement. The low percentage of gypsum or retarder is used for quick setting action of cement. The setting action of cement starts within 5 minutes after addition of water and it becomes hard like stone in less than 30 minutes or so. Then quick setting cement is used to lay concrete under static water or running water. So quick setting cement, why it is used under static water? Because it will start reacting very fast. It is faster than rapid hardening cement. Then air entraining cement. It serves the frost resistance nature and manufactured by adding air entraining agents such as resins, glues, sodium salts of sulfates, etc. Then hydrographic cement. Hydrographic cement is prepared by mixing water repelling chemicals and they serve the property of water resistance and many used for dams, spillways, water tanks, etc. So these were the types of cement. So assignment questions. Name any 4 types of cement and their uses. State any 2 uses of white cement. Then rapid hardening cement is not used in mass concreting. Give reason why it gains early strength than ordinary Portland cement. Then summary. So today we have seen different types of cements, their constituents, then composition of constituents and uses of different types of cements. Thank you.